As you already know, I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Alessandra.
And communications is one of the most important and one of the most common activities done in everyday human life. It would be impossible not to communicate in one way or another.
Now that we are approaching the end of the semester, we would like to inform our classmates as well as our teacher what we have learned in our communications class 135.
In this course, we learned how to develop proper forms of communication skills using habits 1 through 3 in Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Students should take communications class 1 through 5 in order for them to improve their communication skills as well as further improve their vocabulary skills.
So today we're going to discuss with the class what we learned from Stephen Covey's Habits 1 through 3 in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. We'll begin by talking about Habit 1, being proactive.
Communications class not only helps students be more comfortable with public speaking, but as well as being more comfortable with having one or more conversations with another person, as well as learning to say what you want to be heard.
Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People sets the basis of healthy communication skills. As human beings, we have the freedom to choose. Our challenges and opportunities either fall into the circle of concern or the circle of influence based off of our choices.
In our Comps 135 class, Covey gives us basic principles that can be helpful to his audience in forms of communications.
Communications class 135 uses Stephen Covey's book, Habits of Highly Effective People, to help us learn new communication methods. Communications class has taught us to approach professional and personal problems by utilizing begin with the end in mind.
Covey demonstrates in a step-by-step guide for living with fairness, integrity,
service, and human dignity.
Communications class demonstrates exercise to trust those around us and share only what we are comfortable with.
According to Covey's book, proactive people focus their efforts in the circle of influence. They focus on what they can work on, the things that are within their control. During the semester, we did class exercises that utilized the habits. We learned to be proactive, focusing on things within our control.
7 Habits of Highly Effective People represent the internalization of correct principles upon which ending happiness and success are based.
We created a solid foundation for successful communication skills, utilizing the habits within our communication. We've discussed habits 1, be proactive, and habits 2, begin with the end in mind. We'll discuss habit 3, first things first.
Habit 3 allows us to prioritize our goals in order to obtain an end result.
This habit is all about discipline.
By putting first things first, we begin to prioritize.
Habit 3 allows us to sort what's most important from what's least important as we move forward making proactive decisions. We separate what is urgent from the non-urgent. We are able to successfully use our communication skills as we've learned to say no when we need to.
This requires discipline, and habit 3 goes hand in hand with habits 1 and 2 as they all assist each other in building a solid foundation. We chose habits 1 through 3 from the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey because we felt that they form the foundation of successful communication by helping us be in tune with ourselves and develop independence.
These 3 habits not only are essential in order to carry out the other habits, but they help us to better demonstrate the material that we learned in the classroom setting. In conclusion, this book, Habits of Highly Effective People, have helped us form our communication skills and,
Okay, it's